crowd, great crowd. Last week I had a problem. Here's what happened. I'm staying in a motel, and you know how most motels have that real annoying clock radio there that I thought I can't take that first thing in the morning. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set the clock radio on a nice jazz station, and then when it goes off in the morning, I'll wake up to some light jazz. That'll be really nice. So I set the clock to the jazz station. I go to sleep. The next morning, I'm awakened, not by nice jazz, but that geek Barry Manilow whining about some babe named Mandy. Oh man, I hate that song. I hate him. And all day long, where is it? It's back here in my head. I'm getting my hair cut, and in the back of my head, I'm hearing, "Oh, Mandy." I'm going through the grocery store. I'm hearing, "Oh, Mandy." I run into a friend of mine who's a rock guitar player. I said, "Hey, you got to help me out. This is stuck in my head, and I can't get it out." He said, "Well, here's what I do. When I have a song stuck in my head, what I do is I think of somebody completely opposite, a song completely opposite, and I sing that in my head, and that drives the song I don't like out." So I thought, well, what's really different than Barry Manilow? Aerosmith. Yeah, so I'm singing in my head. Loving an elevator, picking it up and I'm going down. Loving an elevator, picking it up and I'm going down. Oh, Mandy. Kills me. I got an answering machine. I'm not bragging. I'm one of the first people that had an answering machine because I needed one in case I was on the road. If I got a gig, I'd have the message. You know, now everybody's got them, you know, and I'm getting ready to leave the house, and I'm just getting ready to pull out, and I hear the phone ring, and the first thought is, well, that's what you bought the answer machine for. Let it get the machine, let it answer. You know, and then there's that little voice in the back, what if it's your mother? What if it's your dad and somebody's sick? You creep, you're right here in the garage, go answer the phone. So I get out of the car, and I unlock the door, and I run through the house, and I get to the kitchen, I go, "Hello? Have you thought about aluminum siding for your home?" Oh, and I play along with these guys. They never call me back. "Please state your name." "My name is Pedro Rodriguez Carvazos Carveo Manueles Martinez Saavedra Zapata III. Beep. "Thank you. Now state your address, please." "My address, work shoes, tennis shoes, jeans, and a t-shirt." Beep. "Thank you. Now if you have anything to say, please leave it at the tone." "Yeah, if you're a pencil neck geek that bothers people when they're trying to get the heck out of the house, just say thank you." Beep. "Thank you." I see Mr. T is doing 1-800-COLLECT commercials, and I don't know why, but here's the thing. Hey, look, we're in a high school auditorium. The props are only going to be so real, okay? Mr. T's an intimidating guy, and they don't need him for 1-800-COLLECT. What they need him for is English class in high school, because that's where me and all my friends always messed up. But it would be a different story if Mr. T was the substitute teacher. "I'm Mr. T. This is English class, fools. Who got their homework? I pity the fool that ain't got their homework. What's the subject of that sentence? It's a personal pronoun, I. I pity the fool. Billy, stand up and conjugate the verb to pity." I pity, we pity, she pity, it pity, they pity? I don't know, sit down." Mr. T, what an intimidating guy, you know? I'll tell you what I don't like. I don't like to fly, and I got to do it all the time. You people that are afraid to fly, you know who you are. I'm not going to point you out. When you're afraid to fly, there's too much time spent out there waiting to take off. Too much time to think up weird stuff like, "Gee, this thing weighs more than a school. Those wings don't look thick enough to me." And if you're not scared enough, the stewardesses, oh, they love it when you're afraid to fly. Oh, yeah. They stand back there by the little microwave and make fun of you. Yeah. And you ever notice there's sadistic people on those flights? That's why they always do that pre-flight announcement like Jack Nicholson. "Pay close attention, I'm only running through this gobbledygook one time." Look in the seat pocket behind you, people. There's a magazine with overpriced gidgy gadgets. It'll cost you more to ship them than it will to buy them. In the event our cabin should have some problems, reach in the seat back. There you'll find these little color cartoons of your death right there. In the unlikely event the cabin should lose a little pressure, these will drop down. They ain't gonna help you, but they'll muffle your screaming. In the unlikely event we should have a water landing, your seat cushion can be used as a flotation device. Until the sharks show up, then it's a square bobber. Thank you. Every man in here loves this little device, don't we, men? This is my home companion, Jack. I'll tell you what, I let him start the commercials, then I mute it and finish it myself. Aren't you hungry? Not for horse meat. The Army, it's not just a job. Then why do you have to get up so early? Pepsi free, no sugar, no caffeine, no calories, no preservatives, no Pepsi. I'm Sally Struthers. You need to give some money to these people so they can eat. Give them a bite of your sandwich, lady. I know you didn't go over there without some food. What do you want on your tombstone? He hated frozen pizza commercials. And that psychic hotline, I called them up. I talked to him for about, an hour and a half. Finally, he goes, I'm tired. I got to go to bed. She goes, excuse me, Mr. Kaye, but your bill's $432. I said, excuse me, ma'am, if you were a real psychic, you'd have known I was going to rip you off the money. My dad was a dad. Unlike another dad, and I've known this dad for quite some time, and he amazes me the things he comes up with. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite TV dads. Rock and roll! So here's the thing. I'm trying to lose weight for my next tour. And my wife Sharon says, Ozzy, here, take one of my diet pills. And I figured I want to lose a lot of weight, so I took 4 of them. At like 2 in the morning, I decided I'd remodel the bathroom. I ripped out the tub. I moved the shower. I'll tell you something, those people at the Holiday Inn will never let me stay there again. Men and women watch TV different. Guys, you go in a room, it's your mom, it's your girlfriend, it's your wife, any female, she's at the TV like this. What are you watching? I don't know. What channel's it on? I don't know. I just turned it on and left it there. Well, we're watching the 500 race, babe. Come on. Jiminy. And I hate the 500 because when we tell people you're from Indiana, they go, you ever been to the 500? And I have to say, yeah. It wasn't a lot of fun. I watched it on the road because I'm a comic and I'm on the road. They got 17 trucks, they got 134 cameras, and they always have technical difficulties. Guys out there going, hey, Charlie Brockman out here, WLWI Channel 13. You couldn't hear what I was saying yesterday because his microphone cord was messed up, but our engineer, John Paul's got it fixed. You're going to be able to hear every word I say. And yesterday, right before we went off the air, Andretti's car quit running. We hope you remember that. That could determine the outcome of the race, ladies and gentlemen. For my final bit tonight, I'd like to share this with you because a lot of you people don't know this, but Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, auditioned to sing a famous TV theme song, and they turned him down. Said he wasn't the right guy. And I happen to think he was. I think they made a terrible mistake by not using him, but the audition went something like this. Stand by, Mr. Presley. Oh, I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree, man. All right, anytime you're ready, King. Come Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer belly kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food and almost blew off my blue suede shoes. Thank you, you've been great. Thanks for coming to the show. God bless you, you were a ball. Thanks.